I always imagine that I can fly to the clouds like Peter Pan and visit a place of happiness. There is a breeze and fields and rippling water, which magically make the sorrows disappear. The earth appears dark before dawn. I wait for the moment of sunrise with bated breath. The clouds between the mountains seem like an undulating ocean under the rising sunshine. A tranquil landscape resembling the surface of the moon appears when the cloud and mist gradually vanish. Ancient stories are buried beneath the valleys of mudstone. Abundant species once appeared here 30,000 years ago. The excavated fossils include Zuojian Man, the earliest human being in Taiwan. I continue to explore the transformational process of Taiwan's culture, along with the history of life. The Siraya tribe was one of the earliest tribes to reside in Taiwan, right in the Tainan region 400 years ago. Traditional villages left by the ancestors may still be seen nowadays. Gongai is the faith center for the village. Tribal people would worship Alizu with bottles or kettles containing water and Japanese eupatorium. They believed God conveys power through water. Siraya tribe will sing the Gongai in the annual night sacrifice in appreciation to God's protection. The Siraya tribe is a matriarchal society. They call their life partner Kanchu. When a female holds the hand of a male, it means she will spend the rest of her life with him. Siraya means people in the tribal language. The abundant culture of Siraya exhibits the diversity of Taiwan. Religion is another characteristic of tolerance in Taiwan. Churches and Buddhist sculptures both offer guidance to people's faith. Through art, the heaven of people's desires is depicted. The calming power of religion has allowed me to experience the mountains and forests with peace. The sound of wind blows past the ears. Warm sunshine sprinkles on the body to offer a comfortable sunbath. Being in the vast grassland, I forget about the pressure of time and feel completely relieved. My mood also becomes happier. Pi was the first reservoir in Taiwan. Green lushness and the scent of flowers fill the charming waterfront, which has irrigated the land and agricultural products in southern Taiwan for the past 160 years. The century-old historical monument of the Tainan Irrigation Canal is beautiful architecture. It was the tap water system that helped Tainan become a modern city. The forests of Shanhu Lake appear as clouds in the water when seen from above. Who has introduced the copious water source to irrigate the vast green fields? Hata Yoichi arrived in Taiwan from Japan in 1920 and participated in the biggest hydraulic engineering project in Southeast Asia. After 10 years, Hata Yoichi conquered obstacles and completed the construction of the Ushantou Reservoir and Jianan Canal. Hata Yoichi and wife settled down in Taiwan, which became their second homeland. Their boundless love resulted in deep affection towards Taiwan. The efforts from countless people converged into the water canal and culminated in the prosperity of the Jianan Plain. The touching countryside melody is created by industrious farmers and natural landscapes. Jacanas move agilely in the wetlands. They are the beautiful fairies of the rural village. The flourishing flowers throughout the year present a magnificent symphony of colors. Riding on a boat of Chinese painting style into the heart of the lake, the elegant mountains and waters make one feel as if they're in Jiangnan. I arrived at the mountainous Guanziling. It is another paradise. The local hot springs are the rare mud hot springs. It is listed as one of the 4 major hot springs in Taiwan. The warm spring water brings the bathers even closer to one another. Renowned scenery also includes autumn maple leaves. What surprised me even more are the butterflies amongst the flowers. The diverse ecology makes one feel truly touched by the beauty of nature. People from Guanziling told me that Akala from Japan guards the unceasing source of the hot springs. The incense and columns of the historical temple are intertwined with the emotions of blessings and protection. The scenic wonder of fire and water source further enhances the legend of Guanziling. Deep in the countryside is the biggest water supply center in Taiwan, the Zhenwen Reservoir. The sweeping waterfront seems like a recluse in the mountains. I am confused whether it is the mountains making the water green, or is the green water reflected on the mountains? But you must be mesmerized by the simplicity of the countryside, just like me. desiring to be embraced by it like a child. We love listening to ancient stories of the countryside, to open both arms wide towards the flying birds in the sky, or pick up a leaf and produce it into a souvenir for the journey by yourself. We may also find sustenance for the body and mind through the works by the countryside. The magnificent sceneries of ripples, clouds, and mist bring the satisfying experience of tranquility. The countryside presents abundant seasonal fruits. The earth is covered in flower beds during the spring season. Bees produce refreshing sweet honey from the blooming flowers. The breeze in summer exudes the scent of lotus. I want to pick up the elegant lotus, but she is transformed into a beautiful artwork when I turned around. Summer is the season for mangoes. Take a big bite of the golden and juicy fruit to feel the unparalleled coolness. Moreover, dried longan fruit baked with earth kiln is also an unforgettable taste. The faint aroma of water chestnut tickles the autumn appetite. Route 175 is filled with ruby-like coffee beans. The best enjoyment is to wait for the meticulously ground coffee with a leisurely mood. At the same time, the ripe green citrus with contrasting colors transforms into a unique natural painting in the farm village. The white plum blossoms in winter seem like snow in the warm climate of Taiwan. The petals fall and drift with the wind, and the scent in the air announces the arrival of spring. Gradually, I begin to appreciate that the delicious ingredients in the mountains are created from the farmer's persistence in loving and caring the land. When I harvest the vegetables in the field, I further understand the preciousness of macrobiotic cuisines. The delicacies of the countryside not only represent the farmer's warm hospitality, but also the jubilation of abundant harvest. I am also willing to reciprocate the earth's ceaseless contributions with a cherishing heart. I searched high and low for the genuine happiness in life. It could be a magnificent landscape suitable for living, a mesmerizing night, or a heart-touching creation. A countryside by the waterfront. Nature sings the colorful, romantic, and joyful ballads of the four seasons. At Siraya, my journey in the countryside, I returned to the home of the heart, the place of happiness.